What is going on, guys? Hopefully every single one of you is keeping well. I'm finally back. As you can see, I've taken some sort of a break from YouTube for quite a while now. And the reason was, as you all know, in behind the scenes, basically I've been just working on a lot of things to do with the community, and I've been working on the third upgrade for my new training program. So it's not really a course anymore, it's a full training program taking you basically from zero to hero, and we have finally launched it now. So the launch is upon us, and this program is around 3 to 4 months long, depending on how quick you complete this. 50 lessons, 30 plus quizzes, and nearly 25 plus practical assignments. And then at the end of that, you get a final exam. And if you complete it and you successfully pass it, then obviously you get a certificate of achievement sent out to you, and also a gift from me to you as well, sent out in the post. So this program, I've worked on it for nearly the past year now, and I've finally been able to launch it. So this is why we kind of been quiet on YouTube and I haven't been as active, but I'm finally back. The only thing is I won't be posting as much as I used to, because I'm really focusing on the community at the moment and just helping take people to the next level. We're getting more and more traders funded than ever before, and the opportunities in the market at the moment are currently crazy. So much people are making crazy amounts of money. If you take a look at the FTMO leaderboards, for example, someone has hit 1 million profit, and that's absolutely crazy. So there's literally no better time than now to get started. So your best bet right now is to head on to the to our offer page right here. It's going to pop up on the screen, and there's a link down below in the description, and you're going to be able to get the program at a discounted price. I promise you right now, this is the cheapest you'll ever be able to get it, and this offer is only available for the next 14 days, because after this we are increasing the prices of all of our programs. This is simply just an offer for simply just the start of the launch. Other than that, we will be increasing it because we believe the value that's in this course, it's basically all that you need to become a fully professional trader. Either way, let's get into today's video, because today's video is something that you probably have not noticed before, but this is going to help take your trading to the next level. So let's get onto the charts right now. So something that you potentially might have not noticed before is, a lot of time you'll come across this, and it's finding 2 points of interest. And I'm going to just draw a quick pattern for you, and something you'll be able to see this. For example, we're in a bullish trend, and we have the demand zone right here. Okay, so we have our simple institutional candle right here, and we also get another institutional candle about there. Okay, and let me just finish out the drawing so that makes sense. And basically price comes down, and we are looking to somewhat buy. Okay, we're looking to buy basically from this demand zone right here. Okay, so let me bump that up to here, and this is the area where we're looking to buy. And a lot of time the institutional candles might be very close to each other. Let's just say, in fact, they're this close to each other. This is a bit far, but let's say they're even closer to each other. Let's say that the demand zone instead is right here, and you're having difficulty picking which one should I buy from. Okay, there's a few things that you're going to be able to tell. One of the first and most important things that a lot of people miss out on is, what is price currently doing right now? A lot of time when you want to see price trigger and mitigate the institutional candle, okay, you want to see fast price action there. Okay, you want to see that institutional activity quick in and out. If you start seeing price slow down and consolidate just a tiny bit above it, creating equal lows, or vice versa, if we switch around, creating equal highs, then more time, what we want to look for is for this whole area to just simply be invalidated. We don't look at this anymore, and we want to see one more leg down to our next point of interest, and this is the one I'm going to buy from. So if you see price slow down and consolidate into this zone, then straight away it's invalidated. And understand that if it doesn't happen straight away, then most likely it's just not going to work out. So let me give you guys a quick example of what I mean right here. So I'm on simply USD CAD. I'm just going to show you multiple examples. One of the examples that I noticed today was right here. So in this scenario right here, the points of interest are actually much closer to each other than usual even. So let's say, for example, that we have this point of interest right here. So we have this institutional candle in the past that's been previously unmitigated. And why did I pick this one? Oops, my apologies. Why did I pick this one? Because if we look right here, everything's kind of been mitigated. This one's been mitigated, etc, etc. This is the one that hasn't been mitigated yet. We see no wicks into this, and yeah, this is the one that looks decent enough for us. This is where I would look for a sell right here. Okay, but if you notice, as we approach this zone, there's equal highs being created right here. equal highs being created right here. Okay. And eventually we ended up invalidating this zone. And there's literally a zone right up above it as well. And this one right here would have been the weekly one. This institutional candle right here. And as you can see, this one got invalidated. The one, as you can see, the consolidation got invalidated and the second one got triggered. You can even skip this daily one. Let's just get rid of this daily one. Let's say this one doesn't exist. Just take a look at it from this one right here. Okay. Price taps in and it's simply just not going anywhere. It's failing to break structure. Of course, it still made a big move. We understand that, but this is a weekly trade. So if it's a weekly trade, we want to at least be able to ride it out to the lows. Okay. So it simply tapped it, came up, tapped it again, and then tapped it again. It's consolidating around here. It's consolidating within this zone. So let's just simply forget about this daily example. Maybe that example wasn't even the best one. This one's the perfect one. So it's consolidating within here. It's failed to break structure. It's not really moving anywhere. There's no momentum to the downside. When we have a consolidation like this, then I know straight away this is not going to hold. You're better off nearly getting out of the trade at break even. Because look what happened. The liquidity got cleared. We tapped in 50% of our institutional candle that's higher up. See, exactly 50%, and away it goes now. And we can see the momentum coming in right here on the 4-hour time frame. We've ended up breaking the structure here as well. Okay. I'll give you guys another example right now. Okay, so on USD JPY, here's another very good example. So as you can see right here, if we just simply just use the replay tool just to clean everything up right here real quick. And we have 2 points of interest. We have one here. Both of them, by the way, are decent enough because they're still in premium zones. And what I mean by that is if you take the fib from high to low, you can see they're both still valid. Obviously, if this point of interest is somewhere down here, like on the 50, then it's straight away, we don't count it. This happens rarely, okay? It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, you're going to be able to know now to differentiate which one is the better one. A lot of the time, the top one, okay, the most premium one is the best one, but sometimes you'll find yourself that it just reacts off the closest one. But this is how you're going to be able to tell. Once again, price comes up right here, and as you can see, as we approach the point of interest before we even tap, okay, before we even tap into the institutional candle, you can see we slowed down. We've slowed down right here. And if I use the replay tool and I push it back even more, let me just go back right here. Oops. Okay, so we use the replay tool and I'll show you right here. As you can see, as we approach this area, we have slowed down. We have slowed down a lot. And this can be a potential telltale sign that we are just going to consolidate right here, form a consolidation. Then in order for us to push up, fill in the imbalance, tap into our higher up institutional candle, and then go. So this is why I'd avoid a point of interest like this. And as you can see, it does exactly just that. Consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. Look, triggers some sellers into the market. And then eventually, boom, one big strong candle, as you can see right here. This one right here with a lot of volume in this candle takes out that triple top, the money, and away it goes. So the way you have to think about this, okay, a lot of time we're not just looking at this from, a pattern perspective. You have to understand that every single trade and every single scenario in the market is going to be completely different. What you need to learn is the psychology. You have to understand the movements and the meaning behind these movements in the markets. And this is the most important thing. And I'm basing this simply, it's not a pattern that I can teach you because, as I said, every single scenario, every single trade, okay, every single opportunity is different. But what I'm teaching you is to get thinking. What is happening here? What are the banks doing in this scenario? How is liquidity being accumulated right here? And how are institutional candles then being mitigated? And how is that liquidity being grabbed and purged? Okay, this is what you need to understand. Once you're able to get thinking in that perspective, then a lot of this is going to start making sense to you. And you won't be looking for patterns. You won't be looking for setups. you'll be looking to understand the logic behind these moves. And after understanding the logic behind these moves and getting very, very good at it, then you can form your setups very, very quickly. It literally becomes second nature to you, to the point where a lot of time now I don't need to do my macros, because straight away my eyes are brought to areas where I need to look for liquidity and how is the market going to react to this liquidity? When's it going to be grabbed? Has it been grabbed already? All these questions always have to be run at the back of your mind. So here today, what I'm showing you right here is not a simple pattern that you look for, you know, market two institutional candles, wait for consolidation, and then boom, do this or do that. No, what I'm showing you right here is the logic behind it. What is the logic behind why this one would become invalidated or not, and what to look for. Is it always going to work this way? No, because sometimes this will work, sometimes this won't work. But what I'm showing you right here is the sign, and this is one of the signs, is a consolidation. And why is this one of the signs? Because we understand liquidity and the way liquidity moves in the market, and that is very, very important. So that is it for this lesson. I wanted to keep it short, sweet, and simple for you guys, so hopefully you kind of understand a bit more what I'm talking about in regards to liquidity. As I said, in regards to posting a lot of my content, as you already know, I've taken down a lot of the videos previously, because I do believe that the content that I've given out is extremely valuable, and it should be kept specifically for our premium members. So as I said, at this point, you already know, if you want to get access, if you want to get mentored by professional traders and truly become a professional trader in the markets, then you know what to do. Head down to the link below. Let's get you started with a full training program, and simply not just the garbage that you're seeing online 24/7. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this lesson. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day.